Now please rise and honor America by playing the national anthem. Boyce. Freshman forward, number 1, Freshman forward, number 4, Sean Sanders. Freshman guard, number 14, Malik Harrison. Freshman guard, number 20, Sonny Dorado. And freshman forward, number 35, Dallin Wilkerson. And now for your Penn State Beaver Lions. So goes out his freshman guard from Annapolis, Maryland, number 2, Keon Butler. Junior guard from Austin, Texas, number 12, John Foster. Freshman forward from Merced, California, number 15, Jeremy Redwine. Sophomore keeps up, number forward from Alliance, Ohio, number 20, Andrew Brady. Freshman guard from Austin, Texas, number 34, Sonny Martinez. He was coached by Brian Riley, assistant by Daniel Johnson. Good luck to both teams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. For tonight's matchup, we have Penn State Beaver versus CCAC Boyce. The start-off jump ball will be number 15 for Penn State Beaver, Jeremy Redwine, and number 35 for Boyce is Daylon Wilkinson. Redwine will win the jump ball for Penn State Beaver. Penn State Beaver will start with a quick jump ball made by Redwine. Boyce will bring up the court. Quick jump ball and passing the ball up front. Brady will steal the ball, taking the ball all the way down the court for a quick layup. And it's good, made by Brady. Beaver in the lead 4-0 to start the fourth quarter. Boyce passing the ball. Quick jump shot made by Boyce, but it was no good. Boyce will call their first timeout. Butler will bring the ball up the court for Beaver. Passes over to Brady. Passes over to Redwine, who's making his way down to the court. Quick little jumper made by Redwine. Taraja will bring the ball up for Boyce down up in the court. Stops at the top of the key. Passes the ball to number 14. 14 will also pass the ball over. Number 4 will make his way down into the paint. It is called for walking. Butler passing the ball. Number 12 making a quick jump shot, but it's no good. Rebound caught by Boyce, but was stole back again by number 12. Foster with the quick foul.
The foul's on 14, Malik Harrison. That's his first team first.
Ball is passed into Redwine. Martinez at the top of the court will pass it. Redwine at the top, pass it over to Butler. Butler looking for the open man, passes it to Redwine. He'll make a quick shot at the bottom of the key, but it's no good. Rebound by Boyce. Boyce driving into the hoop, making a quick layup, but was no good, but was intercepted by Brady. Boyce throwing the ball all the way down the court, but again was caught by Redwine, but trips up. Redwine making his way down by the court, makes a quick pass. Quick foul was called. Martinez will take the ball out.
That's his first team set.
Passes the ball to Butler. Butler making his way into the hoop. Makes a quick jump shot, and it's good. Beaver up 8-0. Taraja making his way up the court for Boyce. Taraja passing the ball to the top of the key. Making their way into close to the basket, but passes it away again. Martinez with good defense. A quick outside shot that was rebounded by Redwine. Butler making his way back up the court for Beaver. Butler stopping, passing it. Passes it in to Brady. Brady with the quick jump shot, and it's good. Ball is passed to the top of the key for Boyce. Beaver playing tremendous defense to start off the first quarter. Boyce has the ball back at the top of the key. Making their way in to close by the basket, but tried to make a quick jump shot, but was stolen by Martinez. A quick pass into Redwine, and a foul is called.
The foul is number 4, Sean Sanders. That's his first team third.
Brady throwing the ball into Redwine. Redwine throwing it out to Foster at the top of the key. Back over to Martinez, who will make a quick three-point, and it's good. Penn State Beaver up 13-0. Boyce making their way back up the court. Boyce with a quick jump shot. It's no good. Beaver making the quick rebound. Butler making his way down to the end of the court. Passing it to Foster with a quick outside shot, but it's no good. Redwine with the trying to rebound, but Boyce catches it. Boyce making their way down the court. Throwing the ball down to their player with a quick three-pointer, but it's still no good. Brady with the rebound. Passes the ball over to Foster. Back up to the key to Martinez, down to Redwine. Redwine making a quick jump shot, but it's no good. Rebounded by Boyce. Sanders making his way down the court with the quick three-pointer. but it's no good. But again, it's rebounded by number 1, Winbush, giving Boyce their first point. Butler stopped at the top of the key, passing it to Redwine, who will pass it over to Foster. Back down to Redwine, and it'll make his way down to the court, but it's no good. Rebounded by Sanders. Sanders making his way down, will pass it. Sanders again to top of the key with the ball. Back over to Winbush. Winbush back over to the top of the key. Passing it back to Winbush. He'll make his way down the court, but then he'll pass it to Sanders, who will now make his way down to the court, but loses the ball, caught by Brady. And a quick basket made by number 2, Keon Butler. Boyce is making their second timeout. Score of the game is 15-2. Sierra will bring the ball up for Boyce. Sierra trying to make a move here. Attempts to make a three-pointer, but it's no good. Was hit out of bounds by Beaver. Boyce looking to throw it in, passes it in, makes a quick three-pointer, and it's still no good. Rebound by Lewis Charles, making his way up to court with the ball. Lewis Charles on the side. Passes it to Foster, who will pass it to Brady. Back over to Butler. Butler moving to the top of the key, who will pass it back to Foster. Back over to Butler, who will drive into the court and give the ball to Brady, who will make a quick two-pointer. Sierra making his way up the court for Boyce. Sierra passing it. Will pass it back to the top of the key, looking to make his way. Will pass it when they stopped at the top of the court. Quick jump shot made by Boyce. A quick rebound made by Foster. Foster making his way up the court. Quick pass made to Brady, but a foul made. Brady will take the ball out for Beaver. Coming in for Beaver is number 5, Jalen Scott. Ball passed in, top of the key. Passed over to Foster. Foster making a move. Ball's being passed to Brady, who will pass it over to Lewis Charles. Lewis Charles making a quick outside shot, but it's no good. Another foul called. Foul is called on number 10, Aaron Scott. Taking out the ball for Penn State Beaver will be number 5, Jalen Scott. Passes the ball over to Redwine. Foster making his way at the top of the key. Passes the ball over to Scott, who will pass it back to Foster. Ball is passed. Scott handling the ball. He'll pass it down to Brady. He'll make a quick jump shot, and it's good. Penn State Beaver is up 19-2. Bringing the ball up to court would be Sierra. Sierra at the top of the key. Looking to pass it. Passes it to number 10. Scott passing it back up to number 12, Lorano, who'll make a quick attempt to go to the hoop but misses it. Foster with the ball going down the court. Foster making his way into the hoop, and it's good! Scott making his way up the court. Boyce trying to make it and go down into the hoop. Quick rebound made by Boyce. Number 25 is having a hard time trying to handle the ball, but he makes his way into the hoop. But it's no good. Number 10 catches the rebound and goes up, making it 4-21 Beaver. Lewis Charles making his way down and makes a quick three-pointer, but misses it. Rebounded by Boyce. Boyce making their way up the court. Quick stop, passes the ball. It's another outside shot by Boyce, but it's no good. Rebounded by number 25. Another three-point shot is attempted, but still no good. Rebounded again by Boyce, but another missed shot. Lewis Charles making his way up to the court. Passes it to Foster. Foster will attempt the three-pointer, but still no good, but will be rebounded again by Foster. A quick jump shot is made. Rebounded by Redwine, but will be fouled. Foul was made by number 55, Paul Frostus Fist Amy. Shooting for two for Beaver will be number 15, Jeremy Redwine. First shot is good. Second shot is no good by Redwine. Score is 22-4. Boise making their way up the court. Number 25 is here at the top of the court, passes it. Sanders making his way to the hoop, but misses it, but is rebounded again by number 12, Lorano. Boise trying to make their way, but is blocked by Beaver and rebounded again by number 55, Kinslow. Kinslow making his way up to the court, going to the side of the court, passing it at the top of the key to Martinez. Martinez with the quick three-pointer, and it's good by Martinez. Sanders coming to the top of the court with the ball. A quick pass and also a foul made by number 34 on Penn State Beaver, Sonny Martinez.
The foul is number 34, Sonny Martinez. That's his first, team first.
Boise throwing the ball into number 1, Winsborough. Martinez with the quick rebound and bringing the ball up the court. Martinez driving into the hoop and passes it to Brady, who will have a quick jump. Sanders will bring the ball up the court for Boyce, making his way. Will stop. Making his way to the court. Will pass it to number 25, but loses it, but rebounded again by number 10. Sanders again with the pass and tries to shoot a little jump shot, but was rebounded by number 25, but misses it again. Quick rebound was made by Scott, who will pass to Brady Ryan, who will miss it, who will be rebounded by Brady, who will make the quick jumper good, and it's good. Sierra making his way up the court, stop at the top of the key. Pass it to Lorano, who's looking to pass it into Sanders. Sanders will make a quick move, but misses it. Ball is hit out by Beaver. Coming in for Boyce is number 20, to Stoner Torado. Ball is passed into number 12, Lorano. Lorano at the top of the key, making his way into the court, but is fouled by number 55, Zorani Kinslow.
For the foul, 55, Zorani Kinslow. That's his first, team second.
Tarajo will take the ball out for Boyce. We'll pass it to Winsbrush. Quick pick made by number 12, and Winsbrush will make his way into the hoop, and it's good for Boyce. Bringing the ball up for Beaver is number 55, Kinslow. Kinslow passing the ball. We'll pass it down into Brady. Brady making a move, and it's no good. Again with the rebound. Attempted rebound again, but it's stolen by Sanders, making his way up the court. Boyce making a quick jump shot, but it's no good. Rebounded again by his player. Sanders with a good three-pointer. Score of the game is 29-9. Martinez bringing the ball up the court. Martinez looking to pass. It passes it to Kinslow, who will pass it over to Brady. Scott with the ball, passing it back down to Brady, who will pass it back up to Kinslow. Stolen by number 20, but turns into a jump ball. Possession will be Boyce.
Number 11, number 12, John Foster. Number 21, Richard Larrydale. Number 20, Andrew Brady. Number 23, Jeremiah Miller.
Boyce bringing the ball in. Scott at the top of the key, looking to drive it in, but doesn't pass it over to Sanders. Sanders trying to make a move, but gets tripped up. Foul is made on number 11, Lewis Charles. Ball is passed into Sanders. We'll make a quick pick made by number 10 as Sanders makes his way into the court hoop, but it's still no good. Quick rebound is Lewis Charles making his way up the court. We'll pass the ball to number 21, Larrydale. We'll pass it back up to Foster. Lewis Charles with the ball. We'll pass it down to number 23, Miller. But Boyce, number 4, Sanders with the charge. Foul will be called on number 23, Jeremiah Miller.
That's his first team goal.
Boyce making their way up the court. Tarajo making his way into the hoop. Passes it to Sanders. Sanders with the outside shot, and it's good. Another three-pointer made by Sanders. Score of the game is 29-12. Lewis Charles making his way up the court. We'll pass it over to Foster, who will pass it over to 21, Larrydale. Foster again with the ball, make his way at the top of the key. Lewis Charles with the ball. Looking inside, but nothing there. Larrydale back over to Brady, back over to Foster. Foster with the quick jump shot, and it's no good. Rebounded by Miller, and then Miller again with the quick jump shot. Sanders with the ball, making a quick move, but passes it to the top of the key. Looking in, passes it to number 1, Wilmberg, who will make a quick move and makes a good basket. Lewis Charles at the top of the court. Passes it into Brady. Brady trying to make a move, but Boyce fighting back. Ball is hit out of bounds by Penn State Beaver. Tarajo will bring the ball up the court for Boyce. Passes the ball over to Scott. A quick foul is made at the bottom of the key. Foul will be called on number 11, Lewis Charles with a hold. ball is brought in and caught by Sanders. Sanders trying to make a move, but it's blocked by Miller. Miller with the good defense passes the ball across the court by Scott, but is hit out of bounds. Lewis Charles will bring the ball up the court. We'll pass the ball to Foster at the top of the key. Larry Dale will come on out. Lewis Charles pass it back down to Foster, who will pass to the side to Miller. Larry Dale back at the top of the ball, who will pass it over to Lewis Charles. Back to the side. Brady at the top. Sanders makes a quick interception. He's making his way down the court and will make a quick layup. Score of the game is 31-16. Quick timeout is made by Beaver. Scott will pass the ball over to Foster in the corner. Back up to the key. Pass to Miller, who will pass it back over to... Attempted pass to Miller, but it's caught by Miller, and a quick basket made by Miller. Tarajo coming up the court with the ball for Boyce. Will pass it down the key. Willsboro will make a quick move, and it's good. Lewis Charles bringing the ball up the court for Beaver. We'll take it to the side. We'll pass it to the top of the key for Foster. We'll pass it over to Miller and back over to Scott. Scott passing it to Lewis Charles. Back at the top to Scott. We'll make a quick shot and pass to Brady. Brady trying to make a move, but it's no good. But it's rebounded by Miller. Miller making a shot, but was fouled. Miller at the line shooting 2.
Number 23, Jeremiah Miller, to the line for 2.
First basket is good. Second basket is good. Score of the game is 35-18. Beaver in the lead. Coming in the game for Beaver is number 15, Jeremy Redwine. Sanders with the ball, making his way up the court. Sanders looking to make a move. Passes it across the court, but it's no good. Rebounded again by Wilsberg for Boyce. At the top of the key, not a good shot. It is intercepted and rebounded by Scott, who will pass it down the court to Foster, who will make a quick jump shot, but it's not good. It's rebounded by Boyce. Rebounded by Redwine, who will pass it into Lewis Charles. Lewis Charles throwing it down to Scott, who will pass it down to Redwine, making a move, and it's good. Tarajo making his way up the court with the ball. Quick inside pass to Wilsberg. It's no good. Rebounded by Redwine. Passed over to Lewis Charles, who will pass the ball down the court to Foster, who will pass it across the court back down to Scott. Scott making his way to the hoop. The quick jumper, no good, but is tried the rebound by Brady, but gets pushed, and there's a foul being called. Foul is called on number 4 for Boyce, Sean Sanders. This will be his 4th foul. After the line shooting for Beaver is number 20, Andrew Brady. First shot is good for Brady. Second shot is good. Traja bringing the ball up the court. Pass to Wilsberg. Quick outside shot made, but it's no good. Rebounded by Brady. He'll pass it to Lewis Charles. Lewis Charles making his way up the court. Will pass it to the side to Scott. Scott trying to pass it in. Will throw it to the top of the key to Foster. Will throw it into Brady. He'll make a quick move. It's no good. Brady's trying to make the rebound, but was no good. Tarajo again bringing the ball up the court for Boyce. Quick outside shot made by Sanders was blocked by Brady Wine. Foster making his way up the court for Beaver. Pass again over to Brady. Quick pass made to Scott, who will pass it over to Brady Wine. Who will pass it back to Lewis Charles. Lewis Charles again with the ball. Who will pass it over to Foster. Who will pass it back over to Lewis Charles, who will make the quick outside shot, but it's no good. A quick rebound made by Scott, who will pass it to Brady, who will make a quick move down by basket. It's no good, but it's again rebounded by Red Wine. 15 was fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 1. First shot is good by Red Wine. And the second shot is also good. Score is 41-18. Taraja bringing the ball up the court for Boyce. Quick pass made to Wilkinson. Wilkinson passes to Sanders. Sanders making his way into the hoop. Makes a quick jump shot. It was rebounded by Sanders. Sanders throwing the ball up the court to Foster, who will make a quick layup, and it's good. Will Bush will make his way up the court with the ball for Boyce. Wilsberg will make a quick three-pointer, and it's no good. Made by Brady, who will pass it to Charles. Quick pass made to Scott, but was no good. Taraja making his way up the court with the ball. Passing it. Quick outside shot made, but it was short. Brady with the rebound, passing it to Lewis Charles. Passing it to the top of the key to Foster. Foster holding the ball at the very top of the key. 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Foster making his way to the court will pass it to Scott. Quick shot made by Red Wine, and the score to start the halftime is 45-18.
by the hoop. Quick jump shots down by the yeah.
Definitely rusty. But I got some good ones.
Soldier boy, every day y'all call him soldier boy. Boy, he crank back 3 times and left and right.
It's like the background's kind of like, right, yeah, that shit. Really?
Hey, just get mad because I got me some bad. Yeah. Someone said, show your face, tell me out the blue. Someone said,
Hi.
Are they gonna be on the other side now? Yeah. Out like a light. Get it.
I did have 13 hours to
Like a light, hey. Like a light.
for the night. 7 minutes, that up the
Damn, look at that. God. I'm gonna love this picture. No, the first couple I had to like, I haven't even stopped it. Yeah. Like, we gotta get back into it. That shit's really pretty.
She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it for the dance. Now I hit that beat over doubles in my head. I did have a at 13 hours to learn and had me like a light, 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 like a light. Yeah, I feel like it's in the Texas and the kites. Yeah, you say keep that on my ass and you know it. It's like a deal. It's like a deal.
Bless you.
Lewis Charles will start to bring up the ball to begin the third quarter for Beaver. Pass it over to Martinez, who'll pass it into Brady, who will attempt to make a quick move but was blocked and also fouled.
With the foul is number 1, Sharon.
Foul is made by number 1, Sharonis Shifnano Wimbush. Shooting 2 will be Brady. Brady's first shot is no good. Second shot is good. Bringing the ball up to court for Boyce will be number 25, Sierra. Sierra passing the ball to the corner. Tarajo passing it to the side. He'll pass to the top of the key to number 10, Scott. Scott looking to make a move, but passes to the outside player who attempted to make a three-pointer, but was short. Martinez will bring the ball up the court, who will pass it over to the side to Lewis Charles. Lewis Charles will pass it to the side to Redwine. Lewis Charles making his way up to the top of the key, who will pass to Martinez. Martinez will pass the ball into Brady, who will pass it back out to Martinez. He'll attempt to make a quick three-pointer, and it's good! Sierra making his way up the court for Boyce. Quick timeout is made by Boyce. Score of the game is 49-18. Boyce will take the ball out. Wimbush will throw the ball out for Boyce, who will pass it to number 25, Sierra. Sierra making a move, will pass the ball to number 12, Lorano, who will pass it back. Toronto at the top of the key, looking to pass it, and does. Passing the ball to number 12, Lorano, looking to make a move, goes in the court, but passes the ball to number 10. Rebound made by Martinez. Martinez will pass it to Foster, who will make his way up the court. Pass it back, will pass it down the court to Redwine, making a move, and will get fouled trying to go up. Foul is made by number 25, Abraham Sierra.
Foul is number 25, Abraham Sierra.
At the line shooting 2 is number 15, Jeremy Redwine. First shot is no good. The second shot is good. Bringing the ball up the court is number 25, Sierra. Sierra looking, passes the ball. Quick foul is made by number 34 on Beaver, Senny Martinez.
Foul number 34, Senny Martinez. That's his second, team first.
Boyce will take the ball out of bounds. Passing the ball to number 1, Winsbush. Basket is good. Score is 50-20. Beaver in the lead. Martinez making his way up the court. Passing the ball down to Redwine, who will pass it out to the side to Foster. Foster with the quick jump shot, and it's good. Foster with the three-pointer. Score of the game is 53-20. Boyce is making their way up the court. Passing the ball to Wimbush. Wimbush making his way down the court. But now another foul is called on Beaver. Foul again is called on number 34, Senny Martinez.
Third, team second.
Scott will take the ball out for Boyce. Will pass the ball to number 20, Toronto. Toronto with the quick three-pointer. And it's no good. Rebounded by Foster. Foster making his way up the court, but loses control of the ball. Gains the ball back, but is taken by Boyce. Wimbush will take the ball out for Boyce.
Jumping in for CCA, number 13, Christian Maldonado.
Pass the ball to number 25, Sierra. Sierra passing the ball back outside to number 13, Malondano. Scott making his way into the hoop, but misses it. Rebounded by Brady. Giving the ball to Lewis Charles. Lewis Charles passing the ball to Martinez at the top of the court, passing it to Brady back over to Foster. Another foul was called.
With the fouls, number 12, Alexander Lariano. That's his first, team third.
Brady will take the ball out for Beaver, giving to Redwine, who will pass at the top of the key to Lewis Charles. Back over to Foster. Foster with the quick shot, but it's no good. Was missed and rebounded by Boyce. Ball is given to number 13 at top of the key, Maldonado. Passing it. Scott with the ball, passing it down to Winsberg, who will make a quick jumper. It was no good. Reset. Rebounded again, but another foul was called by Boyce, giving Beaver the ball.
The second team foul.
Lewis Charles stopped the key. We'll pass it over to Martinez. Martinez passing it to Foster. Foster at the top of the key will give it to the corner to Lewis Charles. Giving the ball to Redwine, who will make a quick move, but loses the ball, intercepted by Brady, and another little jump shot made. Quick jump shot made by Boyce, no good. Another foul called on by Sonny Martinez. This will be his fourth foul. Maldonado taking the ball out for Boyce, passing it to Winbush. The quick jump shot, rebounded by Redwine. Foster taking the ball up the court, but a foul called. Foul is called on number 13 for Boyce, Christian Maldonado.
Christian Maldonado, that's his first team foul.
Ball was passed into Lewis Charles. Lewis Charles making his way to the top of the key. Passes to Martinez, who will pass it down to Redwine at the bottom of the key. He'll pass it to Brady, who recovers the ball and makes a quick little shot. Score of the game is 57-20. Beaver in the lead. Quick screen was made by number 12 on Boyce. Ball is being passed now to Lorano. Ball was hit out of bounds and is in Beaver's hands. Lewis Charles bringing the ball up the court. Quick pass was to Brady, but another foul called.
Number 10, Aaron Scott, that's his second, team sixth.
Martinez taking the ball out. Pass it to Redwine, trying to get the ball, but lost it. Recovered by Boyce. Winsberg taking the ball up the court, who will pass it. Quick three-pointer made by Boyce, but it was no good. Rebounded by Martinez. Martinez passing the ball up to Foster. Foster making his way into the hoop. Will pass it out to Lewis Charles with the quick outside shot. It was no good. Rebounded by Winsberg. Making his way to the hoop, and it's a good layup. Quick pass made to Lewis Charles. But another foul was called by number 1, Sharon Sniffer Winbush. That'll be his third foul. 34 for Beaver will be at the line to shoot. Shot is good. Score is 58-22. Both baskets are good. Sierra will bring the ball up the court. Making a move, will make a quick three-pointer. It's no good. Hit the top of the Score. Foster at the line shooting. First basket's good.
Coming from Beavers, number 30, number 23, Jeremiah Miller. Number 21, Victor Derrydale.
And second basket's good. Score 61-22. Quick timeout was called by Boyce.
CCAC Boyce timeout.
No, he's fine.
Scott will bring the ball up the court for Beaver, who will pass it. Passing back over to Lewis Charles, back at the top. Pushing Larry down the court. Giving the ball to Lewis Charles, who will pass it to Larry Dale. Pass it to Brady. Quick jump shot, but it was no good. Intercepted by Boyce. Sanders with the ball at the top of the court, making his way into the hoop. Quick jump shot is made, and a foul is called. Foul was called on number 5, Jalen Scott.
Number 5, Jalen Scott, his first team four. Bring number 4, Sean Sanders to the line.
Sanders will be at the line shooting 2 for Boyce. First basket's good. Second basket's good. Score of the game is 61-24. Larry Dale with the ball. Giving the ball to Miller, who'll make a quick jump shot, and it's good. Made by Miller.
Shot from 23, Jeremiah Miller.
Boyce with the ball. Giving the ball over to the corner to Sanders. Sanders looking. Passing the ball, but hit his shoe. Sanders again with the ball, making his way into the hoop. Makes a quick spin move. Passes the ball. Wilkinson will bring the ball back up to the top of the key. Will pass it back to Sanders. Sanders making a move. Will pass it. Bring the ball into the hoop, and it's a good shot made by number 13, Christian Maldonado. Larry Dell bring the ball up the court. Will pass it. Ball's given to Miller, given back to Scott, who'll pass it in to Brady. Brady making a quick move and was fouled. Foul is made by number 13, Christian Maldonado.
Foul number 13, Christian Maldonado. That's the second, team 9. Bring number 30, Austin Brady to number 2.
First basket's no good. Second basket's still no good. Quick foul was called on number 23. Jeremiah Miller. At the line shooting 2 is Sean Sanders. Basket's good. Score of the game is 63-27. Larry Dale passing the ball over to Scott. Scott back up to Larry Dale. Passing the ball to Miller, who will make a pass to Brady. And a quick jump shot's good made by Brady. Sierra throwing the ball. Quick shot made by Boyce, but was rebounded by number 11. Lewis Charles bringing the ball up the court. Passes the ball over to Scott. Back to Lewis Charles in the corner, but given to Larry Dale. Larry Dale making his way over to the corner, passing it to the top of the key, back over to Lewis Charles. Ball was passed to Brady, but was no good and given to Boyce. Thrown to the top of the key and shot by Boyce by number 25. Rebounded again by number 35, Wilkinson. Quick shot was made by number 25, Sierra, but was rebounded by Lewis Charles. Passing the ball down to Scott. Scott looking into Brady, but was giving the ball to Miller. Miller with the quick jump shot. Scott with the quick rebound, given to Brady. Brady misses the jump shot again. Sanders with the ball, making a quick jump shot, and it's good. Score of the game 65-29, Beaver in the lead. Scott with the ball, bringing up the court. Miller with the ball. Passing it to Larry Dale, back to Scott, over to Lewis Charles. Scott with the ball at the top of the key, moving Lewis Charles to the top. Quick shot made by Lewis Charles, rebounded by Miller, but was given to Boyce. Sanders making his way down the court. Quick bounce, jump bounce pass, but was thrown out.
Number 25, Eric Smith. Number 55 is Eric Kinslow.
Scott coming up the court with the ball for Beaver. Ball given to Miller, but was hit out. Scott with the ball. Given to number 25, Smith. Giving the ball over to Kinslow. Back up to Scott. Scott with the quick shot. Rebounded again by Larry Dale with the quick jump shot, but was no good. Ball was hit out and given to Boyce. Sanders with the ball. Passing it. Giving to Sanders again underneath the hoop and makes a quick move, but it's no good. Rebounded by number 25, Smith. Larry Dow bringing the ball up the court. Ball is given to Kinslow, who'll give it back to Larry Dale. Back to Smith, back outside to Smith again, making a move and makes a quick shot, and it's good. Score 67-29. Boyce at the top of the key, making a move, going down, that makes a quick jump shot. Was no good, rebounded. Was hit out by Beaver, and it will be Boyce's ball. Ball was passed in, but was hit out by Scott. Ball was thrown in to number 25, Abraham Smith Sierra. Sierra passing the ball. A quick outside shot made by number 13, Maldonado, but was short. Laredale making his way up the court. Ball is passed to Kinslow. Back up and over to Scott. Scott passing it to Smith. Back up the key to Laredale. Laredale moving Kinslow down. Kinslow making his way up the court. Scott with the ball. Making his way to the hoop. But a quick foul was called.
Fouls number 13, Christian Maldonado, that's his third.
Foul was called number 13, Christian Maldonado. That is his third foul. At the line shooting 2 is number 5, Jalen Scott. First shot is good. Coming in for Boyce is number 20, Deshawnee Torado. Second shot is no good. Rebounded by number 35, Wilkinson. Boys making their way up the court. Quick pass to number 20. Taraji making his way to the hoop. Makes a quick spin move. Passes it back out to Mirando. Rebounded by number 20. Ball's at the top of the key. Quick jump shot made by number 25, Sierra. It was just short.
Number 14, David Walker. Number 33, Drew Kessler.
Walker passing the ball at the top of the key. Passing the ball to number 3, Knight. Knight with the ball. Giving it to number 33. Loses the ball. Boyce gaining possession of it. Making their way down the court. Boyce gives the ball to Winsbrush. Winsbrush throwing the ball to Sanders. It's no good, but a foul was called. Foul was called on Beaver, number 33, Drew Kessler. First shot is no good, made by Sanders. Second shot is good. Kessler taking the ball out. We'll give the ball to number 4, Upshaw. Upshaw making his way up the court for Beaver, who will pass it to Knight. Ball is given to number 14. Back over to Kessler. Kessler making the three-pointer. It's no good. Foul was called on number 0, Matthew Hannott. Ball is thrown to up, quick down low, and a quick shot is made by Boyce. Score is 68-32. Walker making his way up the court with the ball for Beaver. Passing it over to Knight. Quick outside shot was made, but was missed. Rebounded by Hannott. Makes the move. Still no good. Tries to rebound it again, but was hit out by Beaver, giving the ball to Boyce. Ball was given to Boyce down low, and the basket's good. Walker making his way up the court. Giving the up shot back over to Walker. Ball's thrown to Knight, who will throw the ball down to Kessler. Make a move, but doesn't. Hand out with the rebound and scores, making it a score of 7-34. Sanders making his way up the court for Boyce. Roger passing the ball to Wimbush. Wimbush making his way to the hoop, but a charge was called on Wimbush, giving him a foul. Charge is made by number 4, Caesar Upshaw. That'll be Wimbush's 5th foul. Walker making his way up the court for Beaver. Ball is passed to Hand-Not, but was knocked out, giving it to Sanders. Sanders making his way up the court, goes to the hoop, but passes it. Back to Sanders, makes a move and makes a quick basket. Score 70-36. Upshot passing the ball to Walker. Passing the ball back to Upshot, back to Walker at the top of the key. He will dribble, pass it to Knight. Knight making a move, will pass it across the court to Upshot, who will make a quick basket, but is short. Rebounded by Knight, but was hit out of bounds, giving Boyce the ball. Quick block was made by Upshaw. Boyce taking the ball out. Sierra with the ball. Driving into the hoop, but a foul's called. Foul is called on number 0, Matthew Handoff. That'll be his 2nd foul. The line shooting 2 is number 20, Desharnair Tirado. First basket's no good. Second basket is good. Walker bringing the ball up the court for Beaver. Giving the Hand-Not, who will pass it over to Knight, who will pass to Kessler. Back over to Knight, but missed it. Sanders with the rebound. Sanders passing the ball over to Tirado. Quick rebound made. Knight making his way up the court. Pass the ball to Kessler. He'll pass it back to Knight. He'll pass it across the court to Upshaw. Upshaw making his way to the basket with a quick reverse layup. It was no good. Sanders making his way up the court with the ball. Will drive to the hoop, but gets fouled by number 4, Caesar Upshaw. That is his first foul. First shot is good, made by Sanders. Score is 70-38. Second basket is good. Bringing the ball for Beavers, number 25, Eric Smith. Giving the ball over to number 24, Bradley Baker. Baker at the top of the key with the ball. So we'll pass it over to number 10. Baker making his way to the hoop, but gets pushed. Baker will be shooting 2 for Beaver. First basket isn't good. Second basket isn't good. Sanders with the ball, making a quick three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound made by Baker. And a foul was called. Foul is called on number 55, Zary Kintz. Excuse me. 55, Paul Ford Phil's Amy. That is his 4th foul for tonight. Shooting at the line again will be number 24, Baker for Beaver. First basket is good. Score 71-39 Beaver. Second basket is good. Taraji with the ball over in the corner. Making his way to the basket. Throws it to number 55. Another foul is called on 55. That'll be his 5th foul. At the line shooting 2 will be number 0, Matthew Hamnott. Coming in will be number 35, Dalen Wilkinson. First shot is good. Second shot's no good. Ball was passed. That's top of the key to Tarajo. Quick screen made by Sanders. Tarajo with a quick spin. Head out by Sanders. Ball was given to Beaver. Baker taking the ball up the court. Baker making his way down to the hoop. Quick layup, but was no good. Rebound by Boyce. Rebound to Baker making his way. Has the ball. Throwing the ball to McMichael. Back up the court to Baker. Back to McMichael. McMichael will make a quick three-pointer. It's no good. Ball was hit out by Beaver. Scott bringing the ball up to court for Boyce. Scott making his way to the hoop. McMichael will take the ball. Pass it over to Baker. Baker stopping at the top of the key will pass it to Laura. Laura will make a quick shot, but it's no good. Rebounded by Scott. Scott will throw the ball up to court. Quick jump shot was made by number 35, Wilkinson. Score of the game is 73-41. Baker making his way up the court. Ball is given to McMichael. McMichael making his way over to the left side of the court. Giving the ball to Laura. Laura making his way, passing him, not. McMichael passing it back to Hannah. He'll make a quick layup, and it's good. Score 75-41. Just a minute left. Sanders making his way, going down to the hoop, but stops. A foul's called.
The fouls are 0. Matthew Hadnot. His third.
His third foul tonight will be number 0, Matthew Hadnot. First basket is not good, made by Sanders. Coming into the game for Beaver is number 33, Drew Kessler. Second shot is good, made by Sanders. Coming into the game for Boyce is number 14, Mark Harrison. Baker with the ball, bringing it up to court for Beaver. Score is 75-42, Beaver in the lead. McMichael making his way across the court. Baker moving Laura down, moving all the players down to make a play. Baker making his way, will pass it, or no, he doesn't, he makes a layup. Quick jump ball is made. Ball is given to Boyce. Taking the ball up the court for Boyce is number 10, Aaron Scott, who will pass it back. Quick shot and is good, made by number 10, Aaron Scott. Baker with the ball with 8 seconds left to go. Now this game, final score is 75-44. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining in, and have a good night.